It's 6:06. Oh, is that what it is? Yes. Go ahead and check it. I don't need to. I believe you. Look at you, trusting your John. What day is it? You already know what time it is. What do you need to know what day it is? It's kind of a nice view with that closed shutter on the patio with the candle lit in there. Yeah, that is nice. There's not a bad room view in here. This is the room with the view, you know. Yeah. You know, I was thinking about people and channels and, you know, the one channel, the one you call Rabbit, and she's always screaming about what John Lennon is doing and saying about the USA. John Lennon has some important information about the USA. Yeah. What about it? It just seems like you never talk to me about the USA. Not really. When you talk to me, it's about like the universe and God and Mother and like a much, much bigger picture. Yes, there is a much, much bigger picture than the USA. Bloody A. You know, it's Star Wars. Yeah. The USA is just a crazy little microcosm of, you know, hatred. For lack of a better word, I know you hate that. I know you hate hatred. I do hate hatred. I hate it. So, well, our mission now is pretty cut and dried out here. It's to eradicate the bad dark energy. And the USA, see, if you're to look at a big map out here, all right, of the universe on a scale of looking for the black spots of hatred, USA just happens to stand out in a really big way. I wonder why that is. It just gravitated here. Here I am. Well, it's everywhere. All right. Mankind. Let me say, mankind first and foremost is. So there's other, like the extraterrestrials and stuff. They don't have this hatred. No. No. There's no hatred. They're perhaps more clinical. How what do you mean, to do experiments and stuff? Well, they're pretty matter of fact in their directives of how to possibly eradicate the hatred seed as it has sown throughout places like the United States of America. You know, that's the ultimate irony, calling that this place the United States of America. The way everyone tries to segregate and exclude or punish and persecute. That's not a united, by definition, state, right? So then what are the extraterrestrials doing? Well, they're flummoxed right now. Flummoxed. Yeah. You're gonna get scared. I don't want to really start. Well, why did you start that? Because you started it. Well, I just happened to look at that rabbit's title of her video, and her title was very important to John Lennon and aliens and UFOs and the United States of America. And I'm like, it seems like judging by her titles, because I don't watch her videos. I just don't. They're irritating to me. But the titles are like, she does titles that look like that she's rebutting stuff that she watches our video, right? She watches your videos. There's not much else for her to do. Well, I thought she should be getting busy with her blog or whatever. That's what I would like to see. She claims that she's channeling stars and that they have a lot of poetry and things that they're writing. I don't see anything. Where is it? Where is your fucking... Where are you channeling? All right, easy, doesn't it? So the aliens are flummoxed. Yeah, and so are the rest of us. Mm-hmm. So you just think this whole big thing is just gonna blow? I mean, so far, there it is. It's still you're still there, right? But it's not what it was, and it's not how it's going to be either. All right. When we talk about anything like this, it's like always feels like it is impossible to put into words at this point. To explain to you down here what is happening out here. All I can tell you is that you are protected, you are loved, and you are coming home. Well, you want everyone else to come home. So do we. Everybody's doing everything they can to help everybody down there to get home. The good ones, right? That's another thing that's confusing to me. Like, if there's like bad people, like serial killers or something, but they were made that way because their parents or, locked them in closets, or there is something as a line. There's a dark line. Okay, there's. Oh, Lena, I don't want you to start the day talking about this. All right. Because there's nothing that you as a person. Okay, all I can say to you is that your path is before you, and it is a bright and beautiful path, and you are a good example. You're a beautiful example of how someone should be living their lives to the best of their ability, being kind and doing the best they can for humanity in general. And that includes being truthful and giving valuable information out when you have it. Mm-hmm. But you're not responsible for the rest of humanity. You're responsible for yourself, and the light that emanates from your activities positively sends a very powerful, good vibration out to humanity. And worrying is not part of that equation. Okay. So how would you like to spend today? I'd like to spend today having more energy, so I guess we'll get up and do some trampoline. Yeah, that sounds great. And, music. Mm-hmm. We have REM and the Queen Mother was their card yesterday, the Queen of Cups, and the full reading on that is utilizing intuition and practicing care and compassion, not only to those around you, but to yourself, recognizing your needs and taking care of yourself. So I would like to do a day of manicure, pedicure, full body massage for you. How's that sound? I can't argue with that. Okay, then that's what's going to happen. Because we might be in for more thunderstorms today, or so that would be very cleansing, and that would be very good. And we'll be having REM in shortly, because you practiced one of their songs yesterday, and it sounded so beautiful. My heart was breaking, and I want you to do it later. All right, honey. And I love you. Let's do an I Ching. All right. I love you too.